And when you get over to the US, I know a lot of young entrepreneurs particularly struggle with pitching that idea, especially when
Yeah.
you're in the development phase and you're almost trying to sell a dream or the hope or the promise sometimes. How do you navigate that?
Yeah, really interesting one. I'd be a real, I would class myself as a facts and logic dude. Um, Raising money is very much it's a story. It's the story of now and the story of 10 years time, especially pre-seed. Any any of the best pre-seed investors I've talked to, they actually it is the truth. Like any of the people maybe that aren't as good in the space, they want to see the 5 year projections of a product never existed. I was talking to a fund in London and they were like, I don't care about what month six you project you're gonna do in revenue. They're like, I care about the team, I care about that the problem's huge. And I agree that I want to see that you're directionally correct, that you're roughly heading the right direction. And are you the guys gonna go figure it out? Um so it's absolutely huge, and the story is absolutely essential. I remember early days I was doing a conversation with an angel, and we were just like spitting back and forth. And he goes, "All right, come on, tell me your founder story." Like, and he prompted me. Like, I should have been on the ball more with that. And there's definitely a bit of a learning for me in the sense that okay, then that's essential. I need to open with that, and people buy into stories. So yeah, pitching really important. Have a congruent story and make sure like the other thing as well is that I don't think people fully understand the level of depth you need to think about things and really go into to really get it. Like having really good understanding in the space, being like an industry expert is absolutely essential. That doesn't mean that if you're building something messaging that you had to have a messaging business before this, but it's just understanding at every stage, like how are you getting your first 100 customers? What's the problem? What's the landscape? Why have these companies not succeeded? How are you getting your first 1,000 customers? Why are you going to that market? What do you need the money for? And having really good answers across the board because you will get grilled as you go along. So I think the big one that comes back to something we talked about at the start of this podcast is that you need to walk into every conversation obviously prepped, but every time you get something where you can't answer, you don't think you gave a good answer, and always write it down and go prep it afterwards. You can get caught once, with a bad answer, or maybe something that's not very strong, but do not get caught twice. Because again, you will get caught several times. So, and again, even like something like New Frontiers, like they do have people just grilling you from every side. It does really help you, enable you to actually like have really good answers, talk to experts in the space. Pitching is absolutely essential. The story is really essential, and ensuring that you show that you're safe hands to go and actually go pull this off.